Today I'm making 10 one-star quarterbacks at 99 overall, but then to take over and dominate the world of college football. Welcome to the Dynasty File, where we have the 10 one-star quarterbacks at a 99 overall. I've already spared you the time, I got it set up, so let's go ahead and find out the quarterbacks for today. So, starting out with Doug Kiernan. He is the quarterback for Colorado State. Let's take a look at the deal breakers. He wants a conference prestige. They have a C+, so he probably gonna be out of there. And then we have Ricardo Buck, the quarterback for Jacksonville State. He needs a championship contender. They have B, so they have a good season. He may stick around, so we're gonna find out. We're gonna see how it changes. And then we got Alex Purvis. He wants a proximity to home. He needs they have a B+, Missouri State. That's persuadable, you know what I'm saying, because you can't change your location, you know what I'm saying, but we're gonna see if it changes or anything. And then we got Devion Bouye, and he got a brand exposure for Delaware. They have an F. And then we have Keenan Gainwell. He wants a proximity to home. They have an A+ in Kennesaw State, so he may stick at Kennesaw State. He may stay at Owl. He may make them a powerhouse, you know what I'm saying. He may make them a championship contender. We're gonna see. Then we got Earl Godwin for Charlotte, the 49ers. He needs a brand exposure. They have a D+, so yeah, he's pretty much gonna be out of there. Then we got Izayah Stingley for Akron. A proximity to home is what he wants. They only have a B+. We'll see if he sticks around. Then we got my favorite name, Muhammad Littlejohn for New Mexico, the Lobos. He needs an A proximity to home. They have a B, so it's a lot of proximity to home. I'm gonna see if these things actually are dynamic. Let's see if these things actually change, you know what I'm saying. We're gonna put that to the test today. And then we got UTEP's quarterback Nick Baskerville, you know what I'm saying. A proximity to home. They have a B-. We gonna see UL Monroe, Kevin Warmack, the quarterback, a championship contenders in need. They have an F, so yeah, he's in the transfer portal there, Jeremiah Smith. So here's are the 10 quarterbacks for today, man. We're gonna see what we got. We're gonna go through the entire college career, which most likely gonna be only 3 years, but you never know. Somebody might stick around, who knows. And then obviously we're going to the transfer portal after season 1, because pretty much most of them are going to transfer after season 1, and then you might have some stick around there to transfer after season 2. We're gonna check the stats and all that kind of good stuff. Let's go ahead and head to the end of season 1. And yeah, man, let's go. All right, let's start it off by taking a look at the conference standings, man. First of all, Duke is number 2 in the country. All right, we already know Duke is overpowered in this game. If you don't know that already, let's see. Okay, we got Charlotte in the American. They went 6-6. They have 59 overall with a 99 quarterback. Good God, them boys are bad. Them boys are bad. All right, we don't have any power conference. Let's go to CUSA. Okay, Jacksonville State's number 18. They're 11-1. Delaware's number 23. They're 12-0. Ooh, so they didn't even play each other in college. Ooh, they're gonna have to play each other. We gonna have to watch that one. And then we got UTEP at 8-4. Kennesaw State at 9-3. Missouri State at 6-6. And then we don't have any independents. No, we have some MAC. Akron went 10-2. And then Mountain West, we got Colorado State at 9-3. 5-7 with New Mexico. Dang, I just forgot to change the conferences, to update the conferences how it's supposed to be next year, but it's all right. It'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? And then the Sun Belt, we have UL Monroe at 8-4. So nobody really had a terrible season. 6-6 is the worst between all of them. Let's see what conference schedules looking like. The conference championships. And so we got Delaware. This is Jacksonville State. I'm gonna check the bracket, see if that's for playoffs. And then we got Colorado, San Diego State. Okay, then we got Akron and Buffalo. If this is this was gotta go last. These two ranked teams, this gotta go last. They haven't played each other in the same conference. We gotta watch that one last. I'm already on Akron, so I'll probably do Akron, Colorado State, and then we'll do Delaware, Jacksonville State. But let me see if that's for some playoff implications, and that is going to be. Okay, I clicked on the wrong thing. Hold on. The suspense is killing you. I know. And it's going to be for some playoff implications, boy. Jacksonville State. Okay. Let's get it, man. All right, let's start out with Akron versus Buffalo. Then we hit Colorado State versus San Diego State. Then we do Delaware, Jacksonville State, man. Let's get it. All right, welcome to Ford Field. You know what I'm saying? MAC Conference Championship. We got Izayah Stingley and the Akron Zips taking on the Buffalo Bulls. If you don't know how I do this, I play the moments and then I jump in at the last moment, you know what I'm saying, if it gets close. Got a kangaroo out there having fun playing the guitar. Oh yeah, by the way, speaking of the MAC Conference Championship, go check out my Eastern Michigan Dynasty, you know what I'm saying? You know, that we having fun over there. We having fun. We crashing out too, but we having fun over there, you know what I'm saying? Go check that out. You know what I'm saying? The link is probably in the description. Okay, enough of me plugging my stuff, but go check it out for real. Alright, but accurate, come on. Lock in. Buffalo is not ranked. They're 8-4. You're 10-2. Lock in. There you go. Come on, Stingley. We share the same name. Your name Izayah, my name Izayah. You can't let me down. Not in the MAC. Not in the MAC. Maybe playoffs if you lost, I understand with accurate. But come on, man. It's a conference championship. Yeah, you can go ahead and blow them out. You know what I'm saying? You can save some time on the video. You know, that's less editing I gotta do. Come on. Yeah, one more touchdown. That's pretty much it. Yep, that's it. That's it. So, you want to know what conference championships, you know what I'm saying? Izayah Stingley. I don't remember if he wanted to go or not. But he will get a MAC conference championship on his way out if he's going. You know what I'm saying? He has that on his resume. Oh, he just putting salt on the wound now. Just putting salt on the wound. And yeah, MAC conference champions are the Akron Zips. They're not ranked, so no playoffs, unfortunately. But conference championship, you know what I'm saying, on the resume. Let's go ahead and check out his stats. He was 20 of 28, 216, 70%, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. He also had 13 carries for 64 yards, man. Great day. Let's head to Colorado State, San Diego State. Welcome to San Diego, California, because the winner of the Mountain West, he gets a home game, you know what I'm saying, for the conference championship. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it. Colorado State, what you got, man? What you got? This is Kiernan. Yeah, Doug Kiernan. There we go. His name was on the screen. That's how I would have got the last name. I would have got the first name, but I would remember Kiernan. Let's see what you got. Let's see if you gonna win. Are we gonna go 2-0 with our guys in conference championships? You know what I'm saying? Are we gonna be like that? Are we gonna be like that? They're both 9-3. I don't know who's better. San Diego State has the home game, so they had to be slightly better in one category or something like that. Maybe they got tiebreaker, but come on, you gotta get touchdowns. Hold on now, y'all can't be just taking field goals, Colorado State. Come on, we got legacy on the line. There you go. There you go. There you go. Come on. All right, yeah. So we should have this locked up. Oh no, we got a whole 4th quarter to go. By the way, while we're waiting on the demise of San Diego State, let me know what else I should do. You know what I'm saying? Should I do this with running backs? Should I do this with 5-star quarterbacks? Should I do this with 3 stars? You know what I'm saying? Because 3 stars would be a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? They go to some of the good schools, but not top tier schools. You know what I'm saying? All right. Anyway, Mountain West Conference champions as well. We got Colorado State dropping 50 on the Aztecs. You know what I'm saying? So we got a Mountain West. We got a MAC, and now we're finna check and see, because we guaranteed to see USA, because we got Delaware and Jacksonville State. Let's see what we got here. Mr. Doug Kiernan, 17 for 27, 237, 62%, 3 touchdowns, no picks. And then he also had 12 for 32, man. Let's head to the USA Championship. All right, here we go. This look like it said Jacksonville State. Okay, cool. So we got Mr. I think it's Devion Bouye. And then we got Ricardo Buck for Jacksonville State. Bouye's old Delaware. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it. Let's get it. Come on. We got 12-0 and 11-1. This is a this one of the ones. Come on. Yeah, come on. I want a close game. I want to jump into this one. This one should have fireworks, right? Right. Okay. Jacksonville State got their playoff spot on the line. Jacksonville State makes it. They make the playoffs. If Delaware wins, I don't know what happens. I know Jacksonville State don't make the playoffs. That's all I know if Delaware wins. But if Jacksonville State wins, they're guaranteed the playoffs here in season 1. And we're gonna see how far they can go. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, they got the big dogs up in their face if they make the playoffs, because they're going to get that 12 seed. So, but if Delaware want to play spoiler, that's what they look like they want to do. Come on now. Come on now. Somebody. 13 to 10. I mean, it is 2 good teams. I can't be surprised that this is the outcome. But, like, give me some. Give me something good. Okay, let me stop for YouTube somehow copyright me on that. Okay. If Jacksonville State don't score here, we're gonna be good. Okay. I was gonna jump in if Jacksonville State didn't score, but they scored, so they're making the playoffs. Jacksonville State, the Gamecocks, are in the playoffs. The Blue Hens, the great season, but just short. Let's see us the championship. So we went 3 for 3. 3 for 3 for the conference championships. We had 3 we was in, and we got all 3. Ricardo Buck, 19 for 29, 190, 65% more touchdown, no picks. And then he also had 19 for 91 and a touchdown on the ground with 4.7 to carry. So that's all it took to get the win. Let's see, what was you doing on the other end, Mr. Bouye? 14 to 18, 157, 77%, one touchdown, no pick. And then on the ground, he had 4 for 19, 4.7 to carry, no touchdown. All right, it's playoff time, baby. It's playoff time. Izayah wins the 2026 Heisman Trophy with 3,940 yards, 20 touchdowns, 67% on his passes. Somebody got it, and Mr. Bouye showed up and showed out, man. Shout out to him. All right, obviously we won the Heisman. He also won the Maxwell and the Walter Camp Award, and he got his coach of the year. You know what I'm saying? He got the Davey O'Brien, and that's pretty much all the ones we can win for this video. So let's go ahead and check out the bracket. And Jacksonville State will have the honor of taking on the Auburn Tigers with the chance to play the SMU Mustangs if they so get it done. Let's go ahead and head to Jordan Hare and then Auburn, Alabama. This is a battle of Alabama. Both of them teams at Alabama. Yeah, shout out to them, man. Let's go, Auburn. Are you gonna let us upset you, or what's up? What's up? All right, nighttime at Auburn. It looked good, man. It looked good. EA did their thing. Got the eagle flying, you know what I'm saying? War Eagle. Okay, cool. Jacksonville State. At least put up a fight here. If you're not gonna win, just put up a fight. Don't get blown out, man. You know what I'm saying? But I don't necessarily say we gotta jump in, but put up a fight. Hey, if you wanna win, hey, SMU probably not as good as Auburn overall wise in the game. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying if you wanna go do your thing, Mr. Buck, go ahead, Ricardo, black man Ricardo. Come on, yeah, okay. Oh, defense doing that thing too. You better capitalize. You better hold on. Oh, hold on. No. Oh, here come the SEC. Here come the SEC. All right, hold on. This gonna be a close one here. We're gonna be jumping in the fourth quarter. Defense, don't do this now. Don't do this now. Come on. It's a 2-possession game. All right. Defense makes a stop. We jumping in. All right. Hey. It's Jacksonville State against Auburn, and you know they did a thing. They made it to the playoffs. I'm sure he didn't have a terrible game. I didn't see any picks from when I was looking. Let's see. He got. Is he on Auburn for real? I don't forget. You know, transfer portal be crazy. 27 to 36, 320, 75%, one touchdown, no pick, and then he had 12 for 33, 2.7 to carry. Not bad. So we'll go ahead and head to the end of the season. Check out the stats and hit the transfer portal. LSU won your 2026 national championship against the SMU Mustangs. That's interesting because I never really see SMU make it to the end. I definitely never see LSU win the whole thing, so that's surprising to me. Let's go ahead and check out the stats. All right, starting out at the top with Akron. You know, Isaiah Stingley, he had 63% on his passes, 3,334 yards, 26 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. You know what I'm saying? And then let's go to his rushing, where he had 220 carries, 1,286 yards, 5.8 a carry, and 9 rushing touchdowns. Then we had Earl Godwin on Charlotte. He went 63% on his passes. He had 3,371 yards, 32 touchdowns, no picks. Wow, he didn't get no Heisman hype. You know what I'm saying? That looked good to me. And then rushing the ball wise, he had 13 for 166. No. Yeah, 166 for 7 on 4, 4.2 a carry, and 6 touchdowns. For Doug Kiernan, he had 65% completion percentage, 4,096 yards, 46 touchdowns, 1 pick. Oh man, he didn't get no Heisman hype. Wow, oh my goodness. All right, and he also had 158 carries for 607 yards, 3.8 a carry, and 5 rushing touchdowns. And then your Heisman Trophy winner, Izayah, he had 67% completion percentage, 4,283 yards, 22 touchdowns, 1 pick. Hey, to each his own. You know, he had 236 carries, 1,271 yards, and 17 rushing touchdowns. Okay, there it goes. That's where he made his money. Mr. Ricardo Buck, you know what I'm saying, made it to the playoffs. He went 66% on his passes, 3,437 yards, 32 touchdowns, no picks on the season. And then rushing the ball wise, he was able to get 182 for 861, 4.7 to carry, and 8 rushing touchdowns. Keenan Gainwell on Kennesaw State, 66 completion percentage, 3,342 yards, 20 touchdowns, 2 picks. And then on the ground, he able to put up 235 carries for 1,287 yards, 5.5 an average. And then he had 18 rushing touchdowns. Alex Purvis from Missouri State, 66 completion percentage, 3,648 yards, 34 touchdowns, 1 interception. And then on the ground, hold on, let me show you the other stuff. So if y'all want to see that, rushing touchdown, rushing the ball, 183 for 918, 5.0 a carry, and 11 rushing touchdowns. Muhammad Littlejohn from New Mexico, he put up 54% completion percentage, 3,387 yards, 23 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, And then on the ground, he had 59 carries for 48 yards and 3 touchdowns. Okay, so I think I must have made him like a pocket passer or something, because he didn't run at all. For ULM, we had my boy Kevin Warmack, 65% completion percentage, 3,027 yards, 23 touchdowns, 1 interception. And then on the ground, he put up 111 carries for 539, 4.9 a carry, and 2 rushing touchdowns. And last but not least, my boy Nick Baskerville, 61% completion percentage, 3,549 yards, 30 touchdowns, 2 picks. And then here you go. He's on UTEP, by the way. I don't think I said that. 133 carries for 467 yards, 3.5 a carry, and 5 rushing touchdowns. So let's head to the transfer portal, see who's out of here, who's leaving. Let's get it. All right, let's see who's in the transfer portal. Let's get it. All right, quarterbacks. Let's get it. All right, who we got? Top prospects. Boom, we got Warmack. He's in the transfer portal. He's looking at Ole Miss and LSU. Littlejohn is in there. He's looking at USC or Arizona State. Godwin is in there, looking at Alabama or Ohio State. Oh my God. And then we got Purvis in there, looking at Texas Tech or SMU. We got Stingley in here, looking at Tennessee or Georgia. Baskerville, looking at USC or Arizona State. Okay. Then we got Buck. He's looking at Ole Miss or Georgia. Kiernan, looking at Ole Miss or Washington. Bouye, looking at Alabama or Georgia. That's 9 of them, right? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's only one person that's not wanting to go. Who is that? I'm trying to see if I can figure it out just by looking at it. Whoever went it's Keenan Gainwell. Whoever went to Kennesaw State, he don't want to leave yet. All right, that's cool. That's fine. Let's see where all the players went. All right, let's get the results, man. Let's go. Who went where? All right, come on. Show me the results. Yeah, we got Warmack going to LSU. Okay, Littlejohn, he's going to USC. All right, we got Godwin. He's gonna go to Clemson. Okay, Purvis, he's gonna go to Ole Miss. Stingley, he's gonna go to Georgia, my favorite team. Shout out to my Georgia Bulldogs. You know what I'm saying? Baskerville, he's gonna go to UCLA. Buck, he's gonna go to Georgia as well. Whoa, why are we do EA, man? Come on, dog. We got 99 overall quarterbacks. You telling me they gotta go to the same spot, dog? Like, all right. Kiernan, where is he gonna go? He's also going to LSU. All right, Bouye, please tell me you didn't go to Georgia LSU, right? He went to Florida. I could rather you just went to Georgia or LSU at that point. All right, let's go. All right, welcome to the beginning of season 2, where everybody is here at their new school. You know what I'm saying? Except for Gainwell State, which is cool. That's fine. Here's a look at everybody, you know what I'm saying, show their abilities and stuff on their new teams. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them got maxed out abilities, got some platinum abilities and all that kind of good stuff. Yeah, man, here you go. And did I don't know why some teams want to stay on go to the same team. I guess they cool, you know what I'm saying? And here's a look at the deal breakers. You know what I'm saying? Oh, so you gonna transfer and they still don't fit you? Whatever, man. I'm not even gonna question it. Let's go to the end of season 2. All right, welcome to the end of season 2. Let's take a look at the conference standings, where we got a 12-0 undefeated Clemson Tigers with who? Earl Godwin. Yes, sir. I got the names over here on the side. That's why I looked over there. But yeah, we got ACC. They look like they're gonna be in the conference championship. Let's see, we don't have any American anymore. No Big 12. We got no Big 12. We got a bunch of Big 10 though. We got UCLA, number 1 team in the country, 12-0 undefeated UCLA with Baskerville, yes sir. And then we got UCLA with 9 USC with 9-3. They're number 22 in the country. Do you have let's see, we got see USC. We got 10-2 Kennesaw State, so they're gonna be in the conference championship as well. We don't have any more MAC. We don't have any Mountain West. And then we got some SEC. We got Florida, number 8 in the country, 11-1. We got Ole Miss, number 2, 11-1. Georgia, got 2 of them. You know what I'm saying? 10-2, number 6 in the country. We got LSU, 10-2, number 12 in the country. So we're gonna get a lot of action here. You know what I'm saying? We got a conference championship right up in here too. No more Sun Belt, right? So now let's go ahead and check out the conference championships, where we got Kennesaw State. We're going to check that one out first. You know, say no playoff implication for sure. No team is ranked. And then we're going to check out Ole Miss and Florida. And we're also going to check out UCLA. We're going to check out Clemson and Miami. So we're probably going to go Kennesaw State. Do some good ones. Kennesaw State, Clemson, UCLA, Florida, Ole Miss. We're going to do it like that, if I remember that order. But yeah, we just go get to the games, man. Let's go. Oh yeah, I meant to show you the playoff bracket so you can see who's on the line. So if Florida lose, they might be out. I'm not gonna lie. Florida lose, they might be out. Or either they'll just push Georgia down or push Georgia out or whatever. UCLA is in regardless. Clemson is in regardless. Ole Miss or Florida is in regardless. I think the other one may be out. I'm not sure. But yeah, because it's weird having Florida with the conference championship projection and not be the bye week. So that's why I'm kind of like, what's going on here? But yeah, let's go ahead and hit the Kennesaw State for real. All right, I lied. It's not a Kennesaw State. It's at Jacksonville State again. But this time we're with Kennesaw State. You know what I'm saying? Instead of Jacksonville State and then Delaware. We just right here with Kennesaw State. No more Jacksonville State. So Jacksonville State, you can lose. You could be trash now. So my boy Gainwell, do your thing, man. Lock in, be great, be dominant, get us another CUSA championship on the resume for us in this video. Looks like your defense is struggling a little bit, and you better lock it. You need to get a touchdown right here, man. Something, give me something. You got nothing? All right, whatever, man. All right. Come on, like, why are you struggling, man? You got no more competition in this conference. Like, it just should be smooth sailing, right? Right? I get it's a team game. You can't carry him by yourself, but like, come on. There you go. Come on, more points on the board. Okay, there we go. Yeah. We got it. We like that. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, I said we're going to Clemson next. Well, it's not Clemson. We're going to North Carolina. The ACC Conference Championship with Clemson against the Miami Hurricanes. Let's go ahead and check out what my boy Gainwell did. Gainwell, he put up 13-27, 183 yards, 48%, 1 touchdown, no pick. And then on the ground, he had 12 for 110, 9.1 to carry, 2 touchdowns. All right, all is forgiven. He is a pure runner, so, you know, all is forgiven. All right, ACC Championship from boy Earl Godwin and the Clemson Tigers. Let's get it, man. Taking on the Miami Hurricanes. Can they get the job done? Can they do it? Come on, boys. Let's go. You know, I know you probably gonna be in the playoffs regardless, so you don't gotta, you know, worry about that. But you know, a nice easy dub will, you know, do a lot for the community. You know, you do a lot for the community. You know what I'm saying? You can save me some time. You already know that, you know, because I don't wanna be doing too much editing and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? The quicker y'all get them over with, the less I gotta edit. The better the quicker the video get out. You know what I'm saying? So here we go. Oh yeah, but dang, it's already the fourth quarter. Dang, I didn't even realize the score was as bad as it was. You know what I'm saying? Talking, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. But yeah, they done whooped them. They go to the playoffs. They got their bye week. Clemson, good job, Dabo. I think he's still the coach. Good stuff. Godwin, what you did? Because we're about to head over there to Indianapolis. Is that where the Big Ten Championship is played? I know we got UCLA. 21-27, 233, 77%, 2 touchdowns, no picks. And then on the ground, he had 15 for 52, 3.4 carry, no touchdown. Let's head with the blue ones. All right, here we go. Lucas Oil Stadium, Big Ten Conference Championship with my boy Baskerville. I want to say Bakersfield every time, but it's Baskerville. All right, they're taking on Ohio State. You know, it's not an easy task to take on Ohio State. UCLA, you are the #1 team in the conference. I'm just saying. Well, not in the conference, in the nation. So, you know, Ohio State shouldn't fear you, right? That shouldn't put any fear in your heart. Shouldn't hurt you. This game is sponsored by Discover. Like the video if you be getting them Discover ads on pretty much all the videos. If you got one on this video, subscribe to the channel as well. Usually what you should do anyway. But if you got one of them Discover ads, like the video and subscribe to the channel, especially if you got one on this video. Because outside of that commercial, dog, that ad, I haven't seen one in a minute, so they might be done with it. The campaign might be over, but if y'all know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. All right, it's a close game over here. He's got a 7-point game, well, a 4-point game. Come on, you can lock in UCLA. You can end this. You can end this. You don't have to give Ohio State a chance. And the game is tied. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Come on. Yeah, you need to get a touchdown right here. All right. Okay. Y'all just locked it out now. Okay, I'm fine with that. That's cool. That's cool with me. You good in my book, UCLA. Good in my book. Big Ten champions. We haven't lost the conference championship with our guys yet. You know what I'm saying? The only one that lost was because he was playing another one of the guys, man. Come on, Big Ten champions, MAC champions, CUSA champions, ACC champion. I don't know if I said that one already. Big Ten champions, and we're gonna be SEC champions too. You know what I'm saying? Nick Baskerville, 28 of 43, 77, 70%, 6 touchdowns, no picks. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? 12 for 18 on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Cool. Let's get to the SEC championship with Florida and Ole Miss. All right, SEC championship. We got Florida with Mr. Bouye, Devion Bouye, and then we got Ole Miss with Mr. I think it's Alex Purvis. Yes, sir. Come on. Am I gonna say I'm going for Ole Miss because I'm a Georgia Bulldog fan IRL? I'm not gonna say that, but it should be implied that I prefer that Ole Miss wins this game. Yeah, I'm just put it like that. It should be implied. All right, let's go. Come on. What's going on? What's going on my phone? All right. Anyway, we got a close game here. At the halftime, Ole Miss, don't play around, please. We got a streak going, but all my rivals end up dominating the videos that are recorded right now. So please, just close Florida out right now. why you at it? You know what I'm saying? You can go ahead and close them out. And gonna let them come back. They're gonna let them come back. Okay. Florida got the ball. No. Oh, okay, cool, great. Ole Miss, SEC champion. I don't know if that's still Lane Kiffin or not, but Lane Kiffin, you got your SEC championship, #2 team in the country. All right, let's go, man. Playoffs. Here we come. Let's go ahead and check out the stats real quick. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna leave y'all hanging with that. Come on. All right, Mr. Bouye, 20 of 28, 284, 71%, 2 touchdowns, no picks. And then he had 12 for 4 on the ground. And then when it comes to Ole Miss, where we got Purvis, it is Alex Purvis, 23 of 31, 231, 74%, 2 touchdowns, no picks. And on the ground, he was able to put up 14 for 72, 5.1 a carry, and 1 touchdown. Oh my goodness, Keenan Gainwell, you sneaky son of a gun. You stayed in the smaller conference and stole a Heisman Trophy. All right, power to you, man. More power to you. He had 36-30 on the yards, 31 touchdowns, 72% completion percentage, man. And yeah, let's head on to the playoffs. I messed up from season 1, man. I didn't show y'all the teams that made the bowl games. Didn't show y'all their bowl game stuff. I don't know how much I care about it because we not gonna watch it because we watching the playoffs and stuff like that. But dang, I forgot to show y'all that. It'll be okay. I'm gonna show y'all who won those. All right. Anyway, obviously you see Gainwell won to Maxwell. You see Walter Kate goes to Gainwell, and then we got David Bryant goes to It went to Purvis. Okay, Godwin was at 2. Gainwell was at 3. Baskerville was at 4. Stingley at 7. Bowie at 9. Warmack at 10. All right. Now let's go ahead and check out the playoff bracket. And then we're going to have... Let's see what the matchups we got. Okay, so we got Florida. Stay in there. They're going to take on Pitt. And then we got Georgia getting a bye week, UCLA getting a bye week, Clemson getting a bye week, and Ole Miss getting a bye week. All right, so yeah, Florida, can you survive? All right, nighttime at Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, against the Panthers, the Florida Gators. I think it's Bowie, right? I can't remember. I don't know why I can't remember. Yes, Bowie. Okay, so I can't remember. Let's see. We got a battle of blue versus blue. You know what I'm saying? Can Bowie get it done? Can he move on to take on, I believe it would be, it's Clemson, I think. Can he go to take on Clemson in the second round? He's taking on one of our other guys, you know what I'm saying? So we got 5 people in there. We got 5 out of the 12 teams. Ain't no way we can't come home with a chip. Ain't no way we can't come home with a chip. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're undefeated in conference championships, but we need to come home with a chip. We are 0-1 in the playoffs with our guys. I mean, New Jacksonville State versus Auburn, but you know what I'm saying? It's still, you know, we lost. It looks like we're gonna be 0-2 in the playoffs because it looks like Florida getting destroyed. Not that there's anything wrong with that, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, I would like my guys to succeed, you know. Oh man, my hate for Florida is unmatched, ain't it? Now let's go, Florida. Knew I shouldn't have trusted. Oh, hold on, wait. Let me stop talking trash. Yeah. Too good to be true, huh? Too good to be true. Yeah, Florida, what you did? Booyah, 29 to 36, 345, 80%, 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's a good day to me. 19 rushing yards on 22 attempts. Why did you run it so? Were you getting sacked? Like, why would you have 22 attempts? Oh my goodness, look at all those sacks. All right, anyway, let's go on. Okay, since I forgot to do it last season, we're gonna do it this season. Here's the bowl games from everybody else. You see Kennesaw State, they got the job done in the Cure Bowl against Buffalo. Shout out to Gainwell, the Heisman Trophy winner. And then we have LSU taking that SMU. That was a dog fight, man. That was a good one right there. You know what I'm saying? And then we got USC taking down Auburn, or losing to Auburn, my bad, by 2 points. That one was also a good one, the Music City Bowl. And that was it for week 1. Let's go ahead and check out the playoff bracket, and yeah, let's get to it. So it will be Georgia taking on Ohio State. It will be UCLA taking on Pitt. It will be Clemson taking on Nebraska, and it will be Ole Miss taking on Miami. So we're gonna go in reverse order of the seeding. So we go Georgia, Clemson, Ole Miss, UCLA. Let's go. Here we go, Fiesta Bowl. Ole Miss and Georgia. Georgia has both Stingley and Buck on their team. One of them is getting red shirt. I think Stingley is starting. So I think Buck is going to be redshirted. We're gonna have 2 guys stick around for the 4th year because of red shirt. All right, here we go, man. Georgia versus Ole Miss. Not Ole Miss. Ohio State. Man, this matchup gives me quite the memory, man. Who remembers the New Year's Eve game? You know what I'm saying? Where he missed the field goal as the clock struck midnight, man. Ohio State fans, Georgia fans, can y'all remember that? Or just college football fans in general, y'all remember that, man? That was, that was quite the moment to live for, man. And especially as Georgia fans. Ohio State fans, not so much. But here we go, halftime. Ohio State is up currently, and then Georgia, their offense looked like normal. You know what I'm saying? Struggling to just move the ball, and then in the second half they're gonna come alive like this. Okay, never mind. They love to turn it over. Yep, there was an interception there. And Ohio State may just drain the clock and finish this out. Hold on. Unless Georgia got something to say, but there we go, Georgia. All right. 5 minutes. A little too steep to take in the field goal. Okay, tie game. All right, they get a stop. Well, when we get back on offense, we're gonna see what's going on. All right, here we go. On offense, let's jump in. Oh my goodness, starting at the half-inch yard line. My God. Oh my Lord. That's not even half inch. That's like the 0.25 quarter inch, and yep, there we go. I don't know about that one. I don't know what to tell you, but that one was just that was settled the field. That was settled the field. Isaiah Stingley, 29 of 31, 330, 53%, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. And then he also had 15 for 6 on the ground. All right, let's see what we got next. And then there were 3. Down to 3 teams that could possibly win us a national championship. Speaking of number 3, we got a number 3 team in the country with Earl Godwin, the ACC champion Clemson Tigers, trying to get this thing. Wait, hold on, wait. I just realized why did Georgia get a bye week? They didn't win the conference championship and they wasn't in the conference. Whatever. I don't know what's wrong with EA. Come on. I don't got time to question it. Georgia's out now. Why did they get a bye week? Anyway, let's go. All right, Godwin, are you gonna show me a better performance than what Georgia did? You know, it's against another Big Ten opponent, Nebraska. Shout out to Nebraska. You know what I'm saying? I'm assuming Dylan Raiola is on the team or something like that. You know what I'm saying? He must be cooking. And then they're going to score. Because y'all behind right now. It's a lot of points. This is still the first half. My God. Okay. 31-24 in the first half. Where's the defense? Where's the defense at, man? All right. They ain't going to show up here. You know what I'm saying? Out here in ATL in the Peach Bowl. Okay, tie game. All right. All right. Can we get some games like this next weekend? You know what I'm saying? I want to see something like this. You know, I would particularly, you know, maybe like Texas Clemson or something. Not Texas Clemson. Texas Ohio State, Clemson LSU. Can one of those games be like this? You know what I'm saying? Just straight fireworks. And Clemson gets the job done. All right, let's go. Dabo. Hey, Clemson is getting the sim, and I gave him a 99 quarterback. So yeah, Clemson is getting the sim. 31 of 43 for Earl Godwin, 363, 72%, 4 touchdowns, no picks. Or then we have 14 for 55. And yeah, let's go to Ole Miss. All right, Sugar Bowl with Ole Miss against Miami. Alex Purvis, can you do the job, man? Clemson was able to run through Miami. Will Ole Miss do the same? We all be the same rebels, you know what I'm saying? Out there from Mississippi, from the SIP. Let's go. And Miami starts out with an early lead. You know what I'm saying? I don't really got nothing to say about Ole Miss. I don't know. I don't really got nothing other than the fact that we got one of our guys on there. We need to win. That's all I'm worried about right now. We got one of our guys there. We need to win. We need to give ourselves as much opportunity to make the national championship and win the national championship as possible. And right now, it looks like we're doing that. You know what I'm saying? Miami looking like. Okay, Miami, you looking like some frauds. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can't get the job done. You can't hang with the big dogs. You know what I'm saying? You might have made a play, but you can't hang, man. Come on. Ole Miss getting the job done. Representing the SEC. They are the SEC champions. And we're going to be moving on to the next round with Ole Miss and the Rebels with Alex Purvis at the helm. Let's go. Let's see what the stats looking like. 19 of 31, 176 yards, 61%, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. And then on the ground, he had 24. Why they have like a million carries, bro? Okay, how about nighttime Rose Bowl? This is beautiful. This is just a home game for UCLA, right? Is this played in their stadium, like legitimately? Or is this USC stadium or something like that? I think USC plays at the Coliseum. This is a home game for UCLA, right? I'm not tripping. Okay, thank you. I knew I wasn't tripping. Yeah, you probably disagree with me, and that probably looks so stupid right now. Hold on. Yeah. Whoa. Where does 14-0 lead come from? Pitt. Don't tell me you don't woke something up. Don't tell me that you don't found Aaron Donald and Larry Fitzgerald to reincarnate on your team or something like that. I'm saying reincarnate like they did, but you know what I'm saying? To clone them on your team. Like, what's going on? Where this coming from? Pitt? Hey, Pitt. You weren't supposed to be doing all this. You can beat Florida, but come on, dog. Like, why be mean like this? Why you got to try to ruin this? Why you got to rain on the parade in their home stadium, dog? I'm sure 100% sure this is their stadium. Right? This is their stadium, right? Okay, this is a 2-point game. Come on, you gonna score here? And you are. Pitt gonna score here. And they are. Let's get it. All right, and then change the speed on the thing. So now let's get it. I don't even know what the situation is. It's 2nd and 7. All right, let's go. We got my boy Baskerville. We've only seen one play so far out of all these guys. It was a safety from Georgia. Baskerville, time in the pocket, gets hit. 37 coming up. All right. Oh, he just teared up to a Heisman ability, teared up to a gold ability. Oh, yeah, I better come up with something good then. Shotgun looking. Run out of time. Nice catch. First down and more. Down to the 10 to 9 yard line. All right. I got these headphones at max volume, so them boys loud in my headphones. Let's go. Shotgun. Handoff. Oh, he cut through. Oh, my God. 33. Okay, my bad. I ain't mean to disrespect you, Mr. Carson Cox. I ain't mean to do that. Hey, do your thing, big dog. Do your thing. I'm sorry. From the bottom of my heart. I'm sorry. All right. Shotgun. Handoff. Oh, okay. Yeah. If this hits the post, because CPU will miss from the hash. Okay. I expected to hear doom. That would have been funny. But, all right, UCLA. I see you. And that will do it. UCLA gets the job done at home in the Rose Bowl. Shout out to my boy Baskerville holding it down. Completing the game-winner drive with his boys. 25 of 42, 325, 59%, 3 touchdowns, no picks. And then 24 for 90, 3.7, 2 touchdowns on the ground, man. Let's head to the next round. All right, the Orange Bowl it is, man, for a rematch of the Big Ten Championship between the UCLA Bruins and the Ohio State Buckeyes, man. All right, Baskerville, UCLA, you play an important role right here. If you get the job done, we guarantee ourselves a national championship with one of our guys, because we got Clemson and Ole Miss on the other side, you know what I'm saying? So we guarantee ourselves a championship with one of our guys if you so get this done. So please beat them again. I know it's not easy. I know Ohio State is Ohio State. I get it. Yeah. But come on, do it for you. Do it for me. Do it for the people watching. You know what I'm saying? Please, you get the job done. They gotta subscribe to the channel. I know somebody was like, I ain't agree to that. I ain't even gonna do it regardless. All right, man. I tried. So, you know what I'm saying? You can't blame me for trying, right? All right. Well, it looks like, I don't know. I was gonna say it looks like they are gonna get it done, but Ohio State is fighting back real hard. They putting out some haymakers right now. They swinging. You know what I'm saying? They're not just swinging. They swinging. But right now, UCLA, just hitting a couple jabs. You know what I'm saying? Just easing it on out. This is what you gotta do. Come on, you need to hit the ground. Better chew that clock. 50 points on them boys. And yeah, I think this is over. Yeah, I think it's done. Yep. UCLA is going to the national championship, and they will take on the winner of Oregon. Not Oregon. Yeah, they get Ole Miss or Clemson. I don't know why Oregon's on the mind. You know what I'm saying? Big Ten. You know what I'm saying? I guess I got that on the brain. But yeah, Ohio State. You try to ruin our shot. Trying to ruin that shot of guaranteeing the national championship. All right, Baskerville, 33 of 40, 371, 82%, 3 touchdowns, no picks. And we had 11 for 19 on the ground, 1.7 to carry in a touchdown. Let's get it. Got them both out here in Dallas, Texas, or Arlington, whichever one y'all want to call it, man. I don't care. It's Dallas to me. Let's go. Ole Miss, Clemson. We got Purvis versus Godwin. Who's gonna come out on top? To be honest with you, I can't even tell you who's coming out the top with this one. Clemson has looked really, really good, but Ole Miss has got it done against some really good teams too. So I can't really say who I think would win, but you know what I'm saying? We're gonna see. Right now, we get this number 2 versus number 3. Number 1 is waiting at the national championship. Ooh, but I love this. Well, I don't like the chalk, you know what I'm saying? I like some upsets, but you know what I'm saying? It's cool. You know what I'm saying? We get some gameplay here. We can jump on either side because we got quarterbacks on either side. See, this the fun part of having a matchup, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what? Let's go. Come on. All right, Alex Purvis, 3rd and 8. Trying to close this out. 3:40 on the clock. Gonna read option. Okay. Oh, we ran right into a Clemson defender. Field goal. Field goal is gonna be up. It's a long one, and it is good. All right, Godwin, what you got, man? Clemson, like I said, they have looked good. They are undefeated. One of the only undefeated teams left. And we're gonna hand off a little juke. That'll do nothing. All right, how about another play action? Gonna throw it across the middle. Got his man. That's gonna be a first down to the tight end. 2nd and 13. Here we go. Godwin. RPO. Over there to the wide receiver. Not enough room. Alright, we got a 3rd and 7 for the Tigers. You need this. You're probably gonna go for it if you don't get it. Well, you got 2 minute warning and 3 timeouts, so you might not. Godwin over the middle. Wide open Tiger. Heading towards midfield. First down, Clemson. Right before the 2 minute warning. We're gonna snap it. We are. Godwin looking. Run out of time and sacked. 1:59 on the clock. 3rd and 14. You need this badly, Clemson. Looking. Time. Throwing it. Wide open. First down, Tigers. How about 2nd and 10, man? Alright, call it out. Signal it out. Here we gonna do another play action. Got some pressure. Hit as he threw it. He caught it. Down pass into the red zone. Past the 20. Down at the 18. How about a 3rd and 6? 1:20 left. Godwin throwing it towards the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson Tigers. And the Tigers will go for 2 to make it a 3-point game. This matters a lot right here. What you got drawn up, Dabo? He's looking, throwing it to the running back. Oh, that took too long, and Big Man was there to seal it up. Now purpose is on you from the 25-yard line. You just need a field goal. Sickling things out, calling things out. Purpose. He got time. He's throwing it across the middle. He's got a first down for the Rebels. This is a good game right here, man. I'm on the edge of my seat. 1:11 on the clock. For number 1, he throwing it. He got his man. First down, Ole Miss. The field is not on Clemson's side. Defense is going to have to make a stop if they want to. Purpose, another one. This is going to be intercepted. Number 22, the defense is going to have to step up if Clemson wants to win this one. And D. Creighton with the stop, with the pick, and Purpose and the Rebels are going to go down to the Clemson Tigers. And the Tigers should remain undefeated on this season, man. Oh my God, I was not expecting an interception from one of our 99 quarterbacks, and our first down run will seal it. Big run for number 9, Richard Young, and that's over with for this game. A great ending for the Cotton Bowl, and we will get the battle of undefeateds, the Clemson Tigers versus the UCLA Bruins, the blue and yellow versus the orange and white. Who got it? Jordan Bread versus Nike Bread. It's all going down next week. Let's go. Here's your stats. Alex Purvis, 23 of 28, 320, 82%, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. That pick came at the worst time possible. You know, he had 4 rushes for 15 yards, 3.7 to carry. And that's where we go back up to the passing numbers. The winner for today, Earl Godwin and the Clemson Tigers, 28 for 38, 373, 73%, 4 touchdowns, no picks, man. He had a really good day, man. 12 carries for 27 yards, 2.2 a carry and a touchdown, man. Let's get it. That's championship time, baby. Let's go. Who wants it more out here in New Orleans, Louisiana? Do we have the Sugar Bowl and the National Championship in the same spot? Do they do that? All right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I mean, I guess it is different times, so I guess that could, you know, be a thing. But I just realized that just seemed a little weird to me. Battle of undefeateds, the Clemson Tigers, UCLA Bruins. You know, we've seen Clemson in action. We've seen UCLA in action. Yeah, we have. Right now, UCLA is #1 team in the country, looking to hold that down and win the national championship. Clemson looking to be underrated as an undefeated team. They're not even the #2 team in the country. You know what I'm saying? They feel a little bit disrespected, and we got a battle going back and forth and back. You know what I'm saying? Side to side, up, right, left, down. You know what I'm saying? Cheat code combinations. Let's go. We got a 28-21 game here. We're in the 3rd quarter. You're gonna need UCLA to keep up before this game get out of hand. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there we go. Come on. And we can jump in on either side once again. And this is for the national championship. This is for all the marbles. This is for the gold, the trophy, the championship. Let's go. 3-point game. UCLA. What you got? You got a field goal. Okay, we're just gonna do it like that. All right. Come on. I'm gonna simulate one more drop. I don't care. Let's go. All right, Earl Godwin, man, the man of the hour. We just saw him do some great things last game. Here we go. Handing off the number 9. We already told y'all that don't work. That don't work unless you're running out the clock. Jet up to our hospitality ability. Oh my goodness, gosh dang, that crowd is so loud, man. All right, here we go. Throwing it short. I don't know about that decision. Maybe could have stayed a little bit more patient. All right, 37. Here we go. 5 minutes left. Play action across the middle, wide open. Tigers. It's gonna be a touchdown for the Clemson Tigers, man. Number 16 strutting his walk. Mr. Boston doing his thing out there in New Orleans. Let's see what UCLA got to respond with that. All right, here we go. UCLA, what you got for me, Mr. Baskerville? Come on, let's go. He throwing. Oh boy, that one looked dangerous. Shout out to 80. Play action, throwing it short to the tight end who's wearing number 28. Oh my god, what a hit! What a hit! 2nd and 4. Play action, throwing across the middle. Tight end, sure hands it is. Sure hands it is. He got 385 today. Tiered up to a gold tier ability. I like to see it. I like to see it. Then we're gonna do a play action read option. Baskerville couldn't escape him. 3rd and 7 for UCLA. 3:46 left on the clock. 30 yards to go for a touchdown across the middle. It's just open season across the middle for any team so far in this video. All right, he's crossed over 400 yards on that pass. Here we go. And we're gonna hand it off to Cox. And he gets blown up. 3rd and 7. 3:18. 9 yards to go. Baskerville taking a snap, throwing the screen. Boom, blowing up. That's not a good decision on that situation. They're gonna take the field goal, so defense has to step up. See, make sure the field goal goes in first before I cut with y'all. It's almost blocked, but it's in and it's good. All right, Godwin, do you have enough to hold it down, close this out, and finish it? Do you have enough? He's looking, he's throwing, and he's got a man. Gonna be short of the first down. That's probably what you want. You probably don't want to get the first down too quick. You know what I'm saying? You probably want to just set up like some inches, set up like 1 yard, 2 yards. Boom, first down. It'll make them call some timeouts. And there's the first down right there. Here's another timeout burned by UCLA. The 2-minute warning is still there. They called the timeouts very early though. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool. That's why I'm not a coach. And across the middle, another first down. Oh my goodness, Clemson is just dotting them up, slicing and dicing them. Yes sir, yes sir. Shout out to Dabo. Shout out to Clemson. Shout out to Earl Godwin. Shout out to Baskerville for making it all the way undefeated. With this day, this game, this championship, this trophy belongs to the Clemson freaking Tigers, man. It's going back to Clemson, South Carolina, as it did once early in the 2010s, and they finally got it back on top of the mountain. Clemson, you are the national champions, man. Sorry, UCLA. Sorry, Mr. Baskerville, Mr. Nick. Just wasn't enough today. And the Clemson Tigers, go ahead, that thing over there. The Clemson Tigers are your national champions. Looking at the stats, we got Earl Godwin here on Clemson. He had 74% completion percentage, 4,834 yards, 47 touchdowns, 1 interception. And then here's the other stuff. Oh, I didn't go all the way over. Hold on. There you go. And then on the ground, he had 218 for 814, 3.7 to carry, and 16 rushing touchdowns. And that was on his way to a national championship on an undefeated season. Davion Bouye for the Florida Gators. You know what I'm saying? 73% completion percentage, 4,151 yards, 38 touchdowns, 1 interception. And then on the ground, he was able to put up 151 for 462, 3.1 to carry, and 5 rushing touchdowns. Georgia decided to go with Isaiah Stingley as the starter over Ricardo Buck. I don't know if he got redshirted. Looks like he don't have any plans on leaving Georgia. But for Stingley, he had 69% completion percentage, 4,158 yards, 37 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. And then on the ground, he was able to put up 127 for 487, 3.8 to carry, and 5 rushing touchdowns. How about your Heisman Trophy winner in the Kennesaw State Owls with Keenan Gainwell? 72% completion percentage, 3,900 yards on the dot, 32 touchdowns, no interceptions. And then on the ground, he was able to put up 220 for 1412, 6.4 per carry, and 17 rushing touchdowns. Yeah, that'll do it. LSU decided to go with Kevin Warmack as the starter over Doug Kiernan, even though Doug Kiernan doesn't care about what the deal breaker is, and then Kevin Warmack does. You know what I'm saying? So He had 66% completion percentage, 4,336 yards, 40 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Here's his other stuff. And then on the ground, he had 124 for 428, 3.5 a carry, and 3 touchdowns. It looks like he may be leaving in the transfer portal. Alex Purvis for Ole Miss. I don't see how that equates. How did he want proximity to home and left to go to a team that don't have the proximity to home? Anyway, he's 75% completion percentage, 4,493 yards, 35 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, and then his rushing stuff, 182 for 808, 4.4 a carry, and 14 touchdowns. And he also might be hitting the transfer portal. The national championship runner-ups, UCLA had Nick Baskerville. He had 73% completion percentage, 4,652 yards, 38 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. You know what I'm saying? And then on the ground, he had 186, 732 on the ground, 3.9 a carry, and 15 rushing touchdowns. Last but not least, my boy Muhammad Littlejohn for USC. He had 59% completion percentage, which is by far the lowest out of all of them. 3,671 yards, 28 touchdowns, 2 picks. And then on the ground, he had pretty much nothing. All right, cool. All right, we're back for the transfer portal. Let's take a look and see where some of these guys want to go, man, if there is any in here. And we have 3. You got Womack, Purvis, and Stingley. And Womack wants to go to Ole Miss or Auburn. He wants to take Purvis's spot, you know what I'm saying, after being at LSU. Purvis wants to go to Oklahoma State or Oklahoma, okay, or Ole Miss. All right, fine. And then he's not against going back. That's cool. Then we got Isaiah Stingley wants to leave Georgia, but he has Georgia and Clemson. It's gonna be a backup at Clemson. Probably Virginia Tech is also up there. So we'll see what we got with these guys. All right, here we go at signing day. Let's see what the results are, man. Come on. And then we got Womack going to the Auburn Tigers. Okay, he leaves one Tiger to another Tiger. Okay, Auburn was in the playoffs in season 1, so okay, shout out to him. Purvis, he's going from Ole Miss to Oklahoma. Stayed in the SEC, just like Womack. That's gonna be interesting. Okay, I don't know why he would want to leave, but okay. And then Stingley from Georgia to Clemson. Okay, Godwin got that locked down. If they bench Godwin for him, that's a mistake. I'm sorry, that's a mistake, because Godwin just won you the national championship. There's no way you sit on for Stingley. But all right, cool. All right, so we got Oklahoma and Auburn added to the board. All right, cool. All right, here we go. Beginning of season 3. We got everybody at their new place. You know what I'm saying? People that stayed or, you know, now starting and stuff like that. And people that left, they left. So we got Doug Kearney here at LSU. I believe he didn't start last season. That was Womack. And then we got Ricardo Buck, who's now starting at Georgia now that Stingley left. Both of them did get redshirted. They are sophomores, but they can still go to the draft after the season, because, you know what I'm saying, it's about being 3 years removed from high school, not 3 years played of college ball, 3 years removed from high school. So they can still go to the draft after this season. That's very, very possible. And then we have Purvis here at Oklahoma. We got Bouye, we got Gainwell, Godwin, Stingley now is going to be a backup for Clemson, even though he could have just went somewhere else, whatever. And we got Littlejohn, Baskerville, and Womack here on the Auburn Tigers. Which Womack on the Auburn Tigers makes sense, you know. Womack, War Eagle, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Deal breakers, you know what I'm saying? Everybody seems like they cool, they good. Yep. All right, so nobody's going to enter the portal. Let's go. It is time again to check out the conference standings for the end of season 3. You know what I'm saying? I almost messed that up, but I saved it. And so we got Clemson here at number 11, 10, and 2, third in their conference. They're gonna sneak in. They're probably gonna sneak in. I guess that's fine. Okay, so we got more Clemson football. No American teams, no Big 12 teams. We really didn't get any Big 12 teams this whole time. Do people just not like the Big 12? What's wrong with the Big 12? The Big 10. UCLA, number 7 in the country, they're 4th in the conference. Oh man, is the Big 10 really gonna get that many teams in? Are they really gonna get that many teams in? USC is unranked. They went 4-8, and they went all 4 in conference. All right, Kennesaw State's in the conference championship. This man stayed on Kennesaw State the entire time. I gotta go watch the CUSA conference championship because this man wanted to do. And these boys went undefeated. What? All right. Anyway, moving on to the SEC. Auburn is number 1 in the country, 12-0. My Georgia Bulldogs, shout out to us. They're 11-1. I'm assuming that one was to Auburn because rivalry, you know, say D South's oldest rivalry. I'm assuming they played them and lost, even though 99 overall to a 92. I'm not gonna get into the numbers because that don't matter with EA. Number 19 in the country, Oklahoma. They're probably not getting in. They would need a miracle. Florida went 8-4. LSU, what the 5-7. All right, whatever, man. Do y'all. All right, so we got a couple conference championships. I'm assuming it looks like we're probably gonna have what, three. Gonna have CUSA championship, and we're gonna have Georgia Auburn. All right, let's go. All right, Keenan Gainwell. Let's go ahead and get this thing over with, dog. It's CUSA championship. It's Kennesaw State with a 99 overall quarterback. We see. Look at that, 30 yards already. Look at this. Look at this man. This man is he's cheating. He's cheating his way to greatness. He already took a Heisman. I'm assuming he's gonna take another one. Look at this. Look at this. Everybody else fighting it out in the SEC and the Big Ten and the ACC, and this man out here just blowing out the CUSA. Oh man, this man here. Hey, he working smarter, not harder. I'll tell you that one. I give him that much. Yeah, let's go and get up out of here, man. There ain't no way La Tech coming back. They're gonna end their undefeated season like that. Kennesaw State might sneak in the playoffs. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about it. They're number 16. They may sneak in the playoffs. And they're conference champion too. Hey, at least we're undefeated in the CUSA conference championships, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't lost no CUSA conference championship. Gainwell 18-28, 253, 64%, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, and then on the ground he had 12 for 29. SEC championship, Georgia, Auburn. Let's get it, man. Come on. D South's oldest rivalry and one of the most important games of the season. You know what I'm saying? The SEC championship. You know, come on, Georgia. The last time I seen y'all on my screen, and we was watching the game with y'all. We hopped in and you got a safety. Now, I'm not saying you got to necessarily win this game, but don't embarrass me to say I'm a Georgia. When I say I'm a Georgia Bulldog fan, okay? Just like, don't embarrass me for saying that. And y'all see, and y'all doing it. Y'all not scoring. That, like, why do y'all always do this to me? Why y'all always gotta give me a heart attack? Just either win or lose. Come on. All right, let me chill. Come on. I don't forget who the quarterback. It was Ricardo Buck, and the quarterback for Auburn is, I don't remember, but they lost. Georgia, get the job done. It's Warmack for Auburn. Let's go. SEC champions, the Georgia Bulldogs, and they go Warmack 27-48. Dang, he almost threw it 50 times. 286, 56%, 1 touchdown, no pick, and then he had 8 for nothing on the ground. And then passing the ball wise for Mr. Ricardo Buck, 29 for 43, 291, 67%, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Then on the ground, he had 9 for 32, 3.5 a carry. You know, I can't stand you. I can't stand you, dog. Oh my God, he won another Heisman. Foreman out of the XP Foreman out of the CUSA, man. This man here. Alright, let's take a look at some of the rest of the awards. You know what I'm saying? The Maxwell went to Gainwell. Walter Camp went to Gainwell, not to the Gainwell, went to Gainwell. And then the O'Brien went to Gainwell as well. So he swept them all. I can't stand this man. He just, whatever. I'm not gonna waste my time on it. Looking at the bracket, here we go. So we get 1 team in with Kennesaw State. We get 2 teams in with Clemson, 3 teams in with UCLA. Wait, do we still have UCLA? Yeah, we still got UCLA, right? Yeah. Then we got 4 teams in with Auburn, 5 teams in with Georgia. So we got the same amount. Same amount. It's just that we got some first round games. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to get eliminated first round because Clemson playing UCLA. Is that a rematch of the championship? Yes, it is. All right, let's go. Welcome to Eugene, and I ain't talking about Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob, man. Yeah, go ahead and fire that up, because we taking on the Oregon Ducks with the Kennesaw State Owls. That's quite a sense. So I got to get that motorcycle out my ear and out y'all ears, man. Let's go. Oregon, are you gonna just demolish them, or is Kennesaw State gonna fight? You know what I'm saying? You won the Heisman Trophy. You done stole 2 of them. And you done swept all the awards this year. So, you better do something. Yeah, right now, you show me a little fight. Hold on now. Can this be sustained? Can this be sustained? Hold on now. Uh-oh. Oh, now can you dig yourself out the hole? You was able to get up to an early lead, but can you sustain it? Can you dig yourself out the hole? And it looks like it's going to be a little tough to do that if the defense ain't going to help you out. Okay. Let me find I got to jump into a Kennesaw State Oregon game. Hold on. Let me lock in. Okay, 8 minutes. I'm not. That's two. It's 2 possession game as well. So you know what I'm saying. They ain't gonna do nothing. Come on. All right. Okay. Hold on. Whoa. If they hold to a field goal. Oh yeah, that's it. They ain't got enough. It was a good game. Yeah, he was outmatched. You know, maybe if he would have transferred to Oregon. I mean. 15 to 25, 175, 60%, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, and then he had 20 for 84, 4.2 a carry and a touchdown on the ground. How about the Rose Bowl home game for UCLA? I don't know how they keep doing this. Look at this. Well, it's not the Rose Bowl. It's just played at the Rose Bowl because UCLA, that was the home stadium. So I got my answer. You know what I'm saying? UCLA, they get a home game. It's the first round, so it's not a bowl game. It's just a home game for them. Which Rose Bowl home game, same thing for them. Clemson, do you have what it takes to take them down again? You know what I'm saying? Do you have what it takes? Do you have what it takes to go to the next round? Somebody going to the next round, you know what I'm saying? It's guaranteed. I think this is the winner. This one plays one of our other teams. I think the winner of this one plays one of our other teams, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, come on. UCLA. You trying to get your revenge for last season? You know you was the national championship runner-ups. I know you hate that. I know you want to get them back. But can we get them back in a good game though? Can we get them back in a good game? Can we like slow it down a little bit, UCLA? Clemson, foot on the gas. Come on, catch up. Okay. 7 minutes. Okay, that's a little too much. All right, hold on. All right, let's go. Earl Godwin versus Nick. Baskerville gonna be the rivalry of the century. Here we go. Handoff 27. Nice little cut. Nice little run. 4 yards is setting up a 3rd and 4. Y'all didn't have to ring that bell in my ear, but it's all right. If I'm yelling, it's because headphones. Godwin. Oh my God! Just open season across the middle. Touchdown. 31-yarder. Earl Godwin. That boy. Take him first overall. F them Heismans that Gainwell got. Take Godwin first overall, bro. All right, here we go. Baskerville. Do you got it in you to finally take down Clemson? Clemson, your kryptonite. Is Clemson your kryptonite? Gonna stepping up. Got all kinds of time. Gonna throw it across the middle. First down and more down to the 38-yard line. All right, Nick is 2nd and 9. 2:22 left on the clock. You need a touchdown. You've been in this situation before. Across the middle. First down. Past midfield. Heading down past the 40. Down at the 38. 2-minute warning has hit. It's 2nd and 5. Baskerville needs 33 yards to the end zone for his Bruins. He's running out of time. It's going to be pressure. It's going to be sack. Loss of 8 yards on that play. Big 90 on the sack. Here we go. 3rd and 13. Come on. Your legacy is on the line, big dog. Across the middle. First down. Bruins. 146. 23 yards away from the end zone. Play action. Across the middle again. I tell you, it's just open season across the middle. All right, 3rd and 1 for the Bruins. Do y'all think Bruins sound better than just the UCLA Bears? Okay, let me stop. Screenplay. First down for the Bruins. Down at the 5. Like, I'm serious. If there was just the UCLA Bears, would y'all take them more seriously? Anyway, here we go. Handoff. 32. Wide open. Look at the pancakes. Touchdown UCLA. That was not necessary. All right. All right, UCLA. This is where you messed up. You gave Earl Godwin, who just Heisman up to a Heisman terribility. I said, who just teared up to a Heisman terribility. I said Heisman up to a Heisman terribility. You gave him too much time. You gave him basically a minute and a half with 3 timeouts. Come on, man. Oh my goodness, that's a nice hit. 30 inches, boys. A minute 10 on the clock. No timeouts being called. They're just gonna let it run. Drop it back, throwing it deep, and it's gonna be intercepted by UCLA. He's trying to return it. Test the 20, the 10, the 5, and it's gonna be a 1 yard short of a pick six. Number 23 on the play. Earl Godwin, the hopping ability could not save you. And it looks like Baskerville is just gonna need a field goal, 1 yard for a touchdown. The like to say Anthony Perez with the interception on Godwin. Oh my goodness. UCLA, are you gonna get your revenge? Are you gonna get your revenge? I ain't gonna lie, I would have been selfish. I was Baskerville. Ooh, the quarterback drew that thing until I got in there. You know, quarterback blast, quarterback draw, quarterback sneak. I'm getting in there. I'm getting the revenge. But anyway, there we go. 1 yard, handoff. Oh, good Lord, have mercy. All right, maybe we just put this thing in the air. All right, you know what I'm saying? 3rd and goal from the 5. I mean, yeah, you got a field goal, but you don't want to give him a shot, right? Handoff again. They don't want to listen to me. I tried to warn them. I've warned the teams multiple times this video. Don't run the ball. And here they go. They run the ball. Field goal is up. It's good. Flag. You take the ball. You take the ball here. Right? What? You just took the points? What? You could have just read the clock out. They did it again. If UCLA loses this game, I mean, they couldn't score from 1. I don't think they could have scored from 2, but like, bro, Godwin taking off. He has speed, of course. All of them got speed, yes sir. 35 seconds on the 34. You know what I'm saying? They all they need is a field goal to send us in the OT. This can get crazy. This can get wild. Motion out the running back. Gonna throw it across the middle. That's another first down. The clock is gonna stop. If Clemson gets a 20-30 yarder, this one gonna get real interesting. You know what I'm saying? 27 seconds left. Yeah, they ain't got no timeouts, but a 20-30 yarder would be crazy. Oh, nice one towards the sideline. That's a good play. 3rd and 2 from the 20 with 23 seconds left on the clock. From the 45. Come on. Stepping up. You can just run it. You can lead it. Just go. Idiots, man. I tell you. Here we go. Open season across the middle again. 6 seconds left. They're gonna spike it. They'll probably take the field goal, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. See, you could just I told you, just take the ball, UCLA. You're being dumb. You're being dumb. They're gonna ice the kick. Can we get a slow motion? Can we get a slow motion? It's up. It's good. Oh man, please don't. Oh boy, somebody gonna make a meme out of that face. Oh wait. No. Did they fix the OT? I forgot to exit out. If they didn't fix it, that means I'm gonna have to back out. I'm gonna have to close that. I'm scared. I'm scared right now. Come on. Let me back out. Come on. Oh, thank God. Oh my gosh. If you don't know why I was so scared, when you was super sim and you watch it in a slow sim and they get the OT, it would freeze after the coin toss. It won't come back here. It would just freeze, and you would have to close the app and restart the whole entire game over if you wanted to. Yeah, you want to get the results. So now let's end this game, man. Let's go. All right, start from the 25. We got some OT. Baskerville getting the ball first, throwing across the middle. Big 82, nice gain of 7. All right, we got a 3rd and 3 from the 18. This is only the first round, bro. Y'all got to go through 3 more games for a championship. Here we go. Basketball. Oh my God, he got drilled and he held on to that. Nice catch. First and 10. Opportunity ability is up. Is going to throw it again to the tight end. 82, just the savior of the day. Down at the 5. Second and 1 for UCLA. They look like they're going to easily strike this thing in the end zone right now. Just don't do the stupid thing. Don't hand this off. Okay. Throw it across the middle. Back to 82. Oh, no, that's 81. Shoot. Find somebody in the 80s and just throw it to him at this point. And now here y'all going to be stupid. You're going to hand the ball off. Y'all going to toss it. It wasn't that dumb play call with the block going to be there. Touchdown, UCLA. All right, Godwin, you got a second chance at it. You know what I'm saying? You threw a pick that almost ended it. And now here you go deep. Oh, my Lord, have mercy. I'm telling you, take Godwin first overall. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. Just take him first overall. All right, let's run that thing back. This time you got to go for 2 instead of kicking the extra point, man. Come on, let's get it. Let's get it. Here we go, Godwin. I doubt you're going to have that open again, but y'all going to run it right here. All right, cool. This will get dicey if you don't get this. Play action. Godwin. All kinds of time. Throwing it into the end zone. Touchdown. Clips it to the same guy he just launched it to. And now they got to go for 2. This is important. This is the big part right here. This is where dreams can become true. Look it. Run the time. Throw it in. And it's going to be intercepted by UCLA. And he's going to get stopped. So a touchdown. And a 2-point conversion wins this game for UCLA. Let me find out Godwin peak. Let me find out he done peak. Here we go. Basketball. Trying to get his revenge. Taking off. That's going to be just shy of a first down. Second and 1 for the Bruins. That's a nice throw. Nice catch. 82. Big day for him, man. Empty set from the 9. First and goal for the Bruins. Basketball. Look at throwing it. Oh, he had him. The chemistry wasn't there. The chemistry was not there. Here we go. Back again. Shotgun. Basketball. Looking. Throwing it to the running back. And he's not going to make anybody miss. Third and goal from the 4. It's going to be coming up. You got to go for it on 4th down if you don't get it. So you got 2 shots at it. So you don't necessarily have to get it all here. But you want to get it. Here we go. Basketball. Running out of time. Hit as he threw it. And it's going to be caught by the running back. Huge catch by him. The guy that was going to do that. Now, for the win. Basketball. UCLA to take down Clemson in the first round of the playoffs. Handoff. Wide open on that side. He just didn't get wide enough. And here we go. Trading 2-point conversion. Let's get it. This game is wild, man. Trading 2-point conversions. You got to get it. And your defense got to stop him. Come on. Basketball. Wow. Tipped at the line. Shout out to number 90. He got a sack early this game, too. Godwin to crush the dreams of UCLA and basketball once again. From the 3. Play action. He's going to throw it across the middle. And it's going to be dropped by 88. His lucky man here in overtime. He couldn't hold on to that one. Let's go. Let's reverse that thing back. Let's go. Like the video for this game, man. Come on, man. I'm showing you all kinds of greatness, man. Like the video for this one, bro. All right, here we go. Earl Godwin throwing the RPO. 2-point conversion is good. Number 16 caught that one. UCLA, you have to get it or the game is over. What do you dial up here? Bunch set to the right. Here we go. Basketball. Legacy. Dreams. Revenge on the mind. Hands it off to the running back. Stuffed at the line. And Clemson is going to do it once again to UCLA. And they're moving on to the quarterfinals of the playoffs, man. I know that hurt, man. I know that hurt. If I got some UCLA fans out there, IRL UCLA fans, I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry. You can't do it, man. So that's your number 1 overall pick. I don't care. You got to take him number 1 overall right there. Basketball, man. 37 to 48, 403, 77%, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Rushing the ball wise, he had 11 for 6. And then for Clemson, Godwin 30 of 46, 394, 65%, 5 touchdowns, 1 pick. And then on the ground, he had 14 for 42, man. What can you say? What can you say? All right, here's a look at the bracket. We're gonna have Auburn taking on Notre Dame. We're gonna hit that one up first. Then we're gonna hit up Georgia versus Clemson. That's our matchups for this week because that's the only team, right? Yep, Auburn, Clemson, Georgia. Yep. So we get Clemson versus Georgia rivalry game going on, and let me show you the results of last week's bowl matchup. I think we only had one. I think it was just Florida. Yeah, Florida dominated against UConn. Okay, cool. I think we're only gonna have one this week as well. Yeah, we're just gonna have Oklahoma taking on Minnesota. We'll get the results of that one next week. But let's go ahead and start that thing off from Auburn, man. Let's go. Let's get it, man. Cotton Bowl. Auburn Tigers. Notre Dame Fighting Irish. With my boy Kevin Warmack at QB. Let's see what he got for us today, man. Battle some Navy teams, man. Some teams that got Navy in it. Let's go. Dark blue, whichever one you want to call it, man. I don't care. Let's get Auburn out to a nice early lead, getting some dominant defense as well. Got an interception there or a fumble or something like that. Starting out 17-0, and they're going to be choking this lead away slowly but surely. And now it looks like it's going to be tied up. Great. Before halftime, we got tied back up. Crazy scenes out here in Dallas. Oh, Auburn, what are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? And then this is the only team we got on the top half of the bracket to make it all the way. You know what I'm saying? If they don't make it, we guaranteed only one shot. You know what I'm saying? And that's whoever wins the Clemson the Georgia game. So just keep it like this. You don't gotta score again, and they don't gotta score again. If you keep it like this, it don't matter. But you scored again, so you know it's cool. Yeah, go ahead, just put them out their misery. And yep, Cotton Bowl goes to us in the Auburn Tigers. Kevin Warmack getting the job done after the bye week. Let's go. Warmack, what'd you do? You had 27 to 38, 225, 71%, 3 touchdowns, no picks. And then on the ground, you had 12 for 15. Let's go. Sugar Bowl, Georgia, Clemson. We got my boy Ricardo Buck for Georgia. And we got my boy Earl Godwin for Clemson. The number 1 overall pick. I'm telling you that. I'm stamping that. Number 1 overall pick. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. Come on. Look at that. Georgia already out to a nice little lead. Come on. Hey, whoever wins this got to win the bottom half of the bracket because we only got we'll only have 2 teams left. We got Auburn, and now we'll have Georgia, Clemson. You know what I'm saying? And right now, Georgia done found some offense. I like that. Thank you, Georgia. Finally, you like that. You just needed to start Ricardo Buck the whole time, huh? That was the answer. Yeah, that was the answer. Y'all scoring very consistently. Y'all scoring on them like that FCS team right now. Like, whoa, this is beautiful. I'm not used to seeing this. All right, let's get it, man. This game is over with. We'll just see what the stats look like. Hey, Godwin, it's all right, man. You got your chip last season, undefeated season. Head on to the draft. You know what I'm saying? Go play for Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? Go play for the Browns or something like that. And, you know, have you some fun and get paid some millions. All right. We'll talk about Ricardo Buck. 32 of 40. Goodness gracious. 80%. 386 yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks. And then he also had 3 for 10 on the ground. And then for Clemson, Earl Godwin in what is probably going to be the last collegiate game. 19 of 28, 234, 67%, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. He's been throwing a lot of picks lately, man. He had 19 for 41, 2.1 a carry. Let's head on to the next round. We'll see if Oklahoma won that bowl game, and then, you know, we'll get to it. Oklahoma did indeed win that bowl game against Minnesota 52-20. And so let's go ahead to the bracket where I'm going to show you the matchups that we have. We'll start out with Auburn as they take on number 1 Miami, undefeated Miami. And then we're going to head to Georgia and take on Oregon in the Fiesta Bowl in a battle of college football 25's favorite teams. You know what I'm saying? Because that matchup was always happening last game. Let's get it. Let's go. We're back in the A, man. In Atlanta. GA. Let's get it. Miami taking on Auburn. I couldn't make it rhyme, so, you know, it is what it is. Battle of 2 teams. They got orange in their color scheme. Let's go. Warmack. Can you make it to the national championship with Auburn? You know what I'm saying? You couldn't get it done with LSU. Can you get it done with Auburn? You know what I'm saying? And potentially play Georgia. Rematch of the SEC championship that we got earlier in this season of this video? Question mark? I know Miami got something to say, you know what I'm saying? They lost the ACC championship to Clemson. You know, they haven't won the playoffs in this video, you know what I'm saying? They might have some fight in them though. They have some fight. It's an 18-point game. I think Auburn's got this. I think Auburn's got it. Yeah, just need the clock to run on down. Yeah, this is Auburn. For the first time since 2011? 12? 11? They're making the national championship, man. Let's get it, man. 45-23. Auburn Tigers get it done. Yes, sir. I ain't got no choice but to vibe with them because they just interrupted me like that. All right. Yeah, see, y'all not gonna stop. This better not be copyright. Anyway, Warmack, 20 of 33, 350. Thank you. That was a great performance. Warmack, 20 of 33. 350, 60%, 5 touchdowns, no picks. It didn't on the ground. You know, Warmack had 12 for 27, 2.2 a carry. And yeah, let's go ahead and see who's going to be playing the national championship. We be playing Georgia, or we play the CPU in Oregon, which that ain't no fun. Let's get it. Fiesta Bowl, Georgia, Oregon, Georgia. Let's get this done so we can guarantee ourselves a national championship. And once again, for one of our guys in this video, because if Oregon win, you know, say EA may. You know, they made EA, so you know we got to get the job done. Come on. I know it's Oregon. I know the game loves Oregon at times like this, but you got to fight through it. You got to be resilient, persevere. You know what I'm saying? Motivational speeches. You know what I'm saying, like that. Good things like that. Oh yeah, there you go. There you go. We're gonna get Georgia. Auburn in that championship. We're gonna get a rivalry game in that championship, SEC championship rematch in the national championship. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Oregon, chill. I see the game's kind of close. Okay, yeah, there we go, Georgia. Oregon, chill. Okay. I only got a field goal. Okay, I can deal with that. That's fine. Okay. See, where's this offense coming from? I can't believe Georgia offense like this. My goodness, 50 points on Oregon. Beautiful. Love to see it. Yes, sir. UGA. My boy Ricardo Buck getting the job done. He rocking that #1. Kirby Smart getting the job done. And now let's head to the national championship once again. Back-to-back seasons. Ricardo Buck 40 of 48, 474, 83%, 2 touchdowns, no picks. And then on the ground, he also had 10 for 21. Man, let's go. And for the last time this season, Auburn and Georgia 3 times split already. Let's go. Auburn got 1, Georgia got 1, and now with everything on the line, we meet again. Buck, Warmack for the championship. Let's get it. What will Ricardo Buck say? Will he say, it's okay, Warmack, you got that one over me in the regular season, but you ain't winning when it mattered. When it's championships, when it's hardware on the line, you can't get the job done. SC championship, we won. That championship, we won. Will he be able to say that? Or will Warmack say, okay, you got me back in that SC championship, you know what I'm saying? You took the hardware from me, but I got it all. I got what really matters, what truly matters, the national championship. You know, no, I didn't mean to do this, but yeah, I was getting too into the moment, you know what I'm saying? I was really trying to get my commentary bag, you know what I'm saying? My promotion package bag, you know. But anyway, here we go. 10 towards halftime, the tie game right now. Oh man, we looking good. Who is that in the middle? Is that Santa in the middle of the field? I don't recognize anybody else wearing red and white like that. Is that Santa Claus in the middle of the... No, that's the Auburn Tiger. He looks red from this angle. If I'm not, am I tripping? All right, let's hold on. We'll finish this. Let them finish out this drive, and then we'll hop in. All right, here we go. Wait, they still ain't finished the drive? Bruh, if y'all don't finish this drive, dog, come on. Come on. Oh, okay. Wait, let's get it. Wait. Still possession game. Never mind. I ain't jumping into this. Stupid. No, I'm not doing this. Georgia, you letting me down. To see the Tiger distracted me in the middle of the field. I wasn't looking at the score. And yeah, this game is over. The Auburn Tigers got it done. They went back and forth. Warmack had one. Then Buck got one. Then Warmack came back, and the Tigers we got another set of Tigers winning the national championship. We had Clemson last season. Now we getting Auburn. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. It's cool. Kirby, you got to coach him better. We don't like this feeling. All right, hand that trophy over because the Auburn Tigers are your national champions. Looking at the stats, starting off with your national champion winner, Kevin Warmack. He had 65% completion percentage, 4,900 yards on the dot, 40 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Here's a look at his other stuff. And then rushing the ball wise, he had 185 carries for 609 yards, 3.3 a carry, and 7 rushing touchdowns. Next up on Clemson, you had my guy, Earl Godwin. He had 70% completion percentage, 4,320 yards, 35 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and then on the ground, he was able to put together 206 carries with 835 yards, 4.1 a carry, and 8 rushing touchdowns. Next up on Florida, we had Davion Bouye with 71% completion percentage, 3,698 yards, 27 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. And then on the ground, he had 115 carries, 301 yards, 2.6 a carry, and 4 rushing touchdowns. For your national championship runner-up, the Georgia Bulldogs, Ricardo Buck, he had 72% completion percentage, 4,933 yards, 44 touchdowns, no picks, and he didn't get no Heisman hype. You know what I'm saying? Had 160 carries, 604 yards, 3.8 a carry, and 7 rushing touchdowns. And then the Finesse, Mr. Heisman Trophy candidate, Heisman Trophy winner, back-to-back himself, sweeping all the quarterback awards. Kenneth Gainwell, that's a running back. Keenan Gainwell, you know what I'm saying, for Kennesaw State, 72% completion percentage, 3,879 yards, 31 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, and then on the ground, he put together 220 carries, 1,117 yards, 5.1 a carry, and 18 rushing touchdowns. Doug Kiernan at LSU, he had 65% completion percentage, 4,196 yards, 40 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, and then on the ground, he put up 124 carries, 362 yards, 2.9 a carry, and 7 rushing touchdowns. I'm not gonna lie, for a guy we even had somebody on Oklahoma at this purpose. You know what I'm saying? 76% completion percentage, that's really high. He had 3,839 yards, 39 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and then on the ground, he had 159 carries, 662 yards, 4.2 a carry, and 15 rushing touchdowns. Nick Baskerville for UCLA had 66% completion percentage, 3,353 yards, 25 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and then on the ground, he had 121 carries, 459 yards, 3.8 a carry, and 4 touchdowns. Last but not least, I kind of forgot about USC as well. Muhammad Littlejohn, 56% completion percentage, 3,252 yards, 29 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, and then on the ground, he had pretty much nothing. All right, let's head to players leaving to see if they're going to be going to the draft or not. All right, let's go. Let's see who's going to the draft and who's not. Starting out with Auburn. I'm doing this live. Let's see. Is he not going to the draft? Walmart not going to the draft? What? He's not even going to declare? Wow. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting him to not even declare. Okay, cool. Let's go to Clemson. I'm assuming Godwin is gone. Yeah, Godwin is gone. Yeah, he's going to the draft. Okay, and Stingley said he's going too. He said, F that, I'm going too, man. Forget all that. Okay, and then let's go to Florida, where Bouye said he's going on too. He also has a Heisman trophy in his his closet. Okay, his trophy shelf. Next we're going to Georgia, where none of the quarterbacks leaving. Well, he's leaving, he's leaving for transferring, but neither Buck is staying. This is crazy territory. I've never seen this before, especially not at quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like D-line or something like that. Maybe they'll stay, but I've never 99 quarterbacks staying. All right, do y'all. And I know he's going. Kennesaw State, yeah, he's going. Yeah, he's out of there. He's out of there. LSU, Womack, you gone? It looks like he's gonna stay as well. Like, I've never seen them not even declare. Like, I know we had to persuade, but I've never seen them not even declare. You know what I'm saying? This is different. This is different. Oklahoma, is he gonna be gone? Purvis is gonna be gone. Yeah, Purvis is leaving. And then for UCLA, who we got Baskerville. Yeah, he's going. And then USC, Little John is going. Even though Little John probably shouldn't go. He's probably the worst one. But all right, okay. We got some people staying, some people not. Let's go. Since these guys are leaving, we gotta talk career stats. Starting out with Earl Godwin on Clemson. He had 69% completion percentage throughout his career, 12,525 yards, 114 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. And while he's here, we might as well talk about Stingley, who's 66% completion percentage, 7,492 yards, 63 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. On the ground, Godwin has had 2,353 yards, 4 per carry, and 30 rushing touchdowns. And Stingley, 1,773 yards, 5.1 a carry, and 14 touchdowns. Next is going to be Bouye. He's going to be leaving with 70% completion percentage, 12,132 yards, 87 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. And then on the ground for him, he has 2,034 yards, 4.1 a carry, and 26 rushing touchdowns. Then we got Keenan Gainwell on Kennesaw State, 70% completion percentage, 11,121 passing yards, 83 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. And then he also has 3,816 rushing yards, 5.7 a carry, and 53 touchdowns. From Oklahoma, we got Purvis, 72% completion percentage, 11,980 yards, 108 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. And on the ground in his career, he has 2,388 yards, 4.6 a carry, and 40 rushing touchdowns. Baskerville, 67% completion percentage, 11,554 yards, 93 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. And then on the ground, he put together 1,658 yards, 3.8 a carry, and 24 rushing touchdowns. Muhammad Littlejohn, despite the little that we're seeing from him, he had 56% completion percentage, 10,310 passing yards, 80 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. And then on the ground, he didn't do anything. So yeah, now those are the career stats for the guys that are leaving. Let's go ahead and head to next season, where we have Warmack from Auburn, Buck from Georgia, and Kiernan from LSU still hanging around, man. So we got 3 men hanging on, and they're all in the SEC. Let's go. All right, looking at the conference standings, we got Georgia, Auburn here at 1 and 2. You know what I'm saying? Auburn is playing for their playoff hopes. As Auburn loses, it's just gonna be straight Georgia, since Auburn sitting at number 12. LSU went 5 and 7, so that's it for his season. He's not even gonna make a bowl game probably for Kiernan. But let's go ahead and hop in there, man. Let's go ahead and hop in there. Let's go. Oh man, we've seen this before. Auburn, Georgia, SEC championship. It's only like we did that last season. All right, let me stop. Let's get it. Come on. There's only one of few games we're gonna have. If Georgia wins, they get in a bye week. They going on to the playoffs. They're gonna, we're gonna be watching Georgia from there on out. But if Auburn wins, they will get in the playoffs. Right now, they're the 12th spot. They're, they're holding down that last spot in the playoffs. So they need to win to get in. Otherwise, there's nothing left for them but a bowl game. You know what I'm saying? But right now, they're looking like they holding it down right now. But Georgia, they ain't going down without a fight. Auburn they needed that right before halftime too. Yeah, if they score again, that might be it. Yeah, that might be it. Auburn's gonna get in the playoffs. Georgia's gonna get in the playoffs. Let's get it, man. Come on. All right, here we go for the stats. All right, for Georgia, Buck, 26 of 42, 293, 61%, 1 touchdown, no picks. They also had 15 for 7 on the ground. And then we go to Auburn, where we have Warmack, 27 of 42, 339, 64%, 2 touchdowns, no picks. And then he had 18 for 26 and 2 touchdowns on the ground, 1.4 carry. and Warmack is now what, 3-1 against Buck, 3-1. Somehow, some way, Georgia loses the conference championship, gets a bowl game, gets a bye week, and Auburn, who won the conference, doesn't get a bye week, and they're going to be playing Duke in the first round. Yeah. Yeah, that's how that's gonna go. Duke also won their conference, but we got Notre Dame sitting up there, whatever. Well, Notre Dame is in point. Okay, no disrespect, Notre Dame. But yeah, let's go to Auburn taking on Duke. All right, here we go. The Duke Blue Devils, one of the most overpowered teams in college football 26 sim, and a team that I played with in my wide receiver Road to Glory, which is now over in Madden the Superstar mode. You can still catch up. You know what I'm saying? Go check out the Roc Richmond RTG, which is, like I said, now is Superstar mode. You know what I'm saying? So we're just gonna call it career mode. Check that thing out. Let's get it. Auburn. Kevin Warmack. Do you got it in you? You know what I'm saying? Y'all reigning national champions. You know, SEC champions now this time. You know, you can get it all if you want to do it, but Simulation Duke is not super easy to deal with. You know what I'm saying? But looks like y'all gonna try to take care of business on their home turf. You know, y'all should have had a bye week, to be honest with you, but hey, it is what it is. I can't control that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? That you take that up with EA. You go to Orlando and handle that. You know what I'm saying? But right now, Auburn looking like they're coasting pretty much. Coasting to victory, 23-7, and they're driving once again. Duke has no defense. Wow, Duke, y'all are the ACC champions too, cause y'all had an asterisk by your names in the playoff bracket. I thought they scored right there. If they would have scored right there, and it would have been 37-21. I would have had to shut up. But yeah, Auburn's got this. There's no way they blow this lead. They up by 30, and they're just pouring it on. They dropped 50 on them. I don't even want to see the celebration. That would. One man, 33 for 47, 276, 70%, 5 touchdowns, no picks. 8 for 17, 2.1 a carry. How about we stick with Auburn in the Cotton Bowl against the #1 team in the country, #1 team in the nation. No more Marcus Freeman, it looks like. The Notre Dame Fighting Irish. You know what I'm saying? This is our first time getting a glimpse of them in this video. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. Come on. Now, I'm assuming Notre Dame is a different beast compared to Duke. But Auburn, you do have a 99 quarterback. I will say that. So, you know, anything is possible. No Kevin Garnett. Alright, here we go. It's 10-10 right now. I don't know how to feel about Notre Dame. Notre Dame could be frauds in the sim, but they could be really good too. So I don't know what to feel about Notre Dame. They are undefeated, but who knows what they put on the schedule? You know what I'm saying? You get to come with their own schedule. Okay. All right, Notre Dame. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say. Didn't mean for y'all to just pummel them for me saying that. Goodness gracious. Hey, listen, kids. The tongue is a powerful weapon, and you see, I just cursed Auburn just now by talking trash about Notre Dame. All right, man. All right, you win, Notre Dame. You win. So that means our only hope is Georgia to finish running the table, then win the national championship. Warmack 24-44, 256, 54%, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, and he had 12 for -5 on the ground. Welcome to the Fiesta Bowl. I nearly skipped to the end because this one might get ugly. They're playing UConn. They're playing UConn. This one might get ugly. I was legit thinking about just skipping to the end and the results and just showing you who won, because you already know what the results is probably going to be. So, but I say I ain't gonna do it like that. I'm gonna show you the game like I was supposed to, and whatever happens. If they blow them out, they blow them out. We've seen that happen in the videos before. If they don't get blown out, they don't get blown out. But you know, I was legit thinking about just cutting to the end and be like, yep, this happened. But right now, UConn is actually doing something. But I don't know if it's gonna be enough after that. Yeah. Boy, this is one of those talent beats hard work situations, right? Right? Okay, let me just stop quoting things. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's not impossible for them to win. Okay, now it is. This game is over. Georgia. I was just gonna cut right here. Be like, yeah, this happened. Show you the stats and move on to the next round where they take on Notre Dame. Buck 24-30, 318, 80%, 4 touchdowns, 1 pick. And then he had 13 for 52 on the ground. All right, nighttime at the Rose Bowl. We got Georgia versus Notre Dame. This gives me some PTSD. But it's okay. Because this is the game. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how he got hurt. Injuries are off. I don't know how that was possible. But Georgia, you're the only hope for the championship this time. You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna live up to that last man standing mentality, or are you gonna fold again to the Irish? And I don't want to talk trash about Notre Dame. Last time I talked trash about Notre Dame, they instantly scored like 30 points on Auburn. And they're trying to do that to Georgia right now. Georgia, you better wake up soon. Otherwise, Notre Dame gonna put that foot on the neck. They gonna put that foot on the paw. And right now we got a 7-point game, 10-point game. Oh man, that Georgia offense, huh? Is that thing still there? Kirby, you ain't fixed that yet? You ain't get no new OC? Come on, man. Alright. 10-point game. Oh, they just letting the clock run. Like, do something, man. Do something. Not y'all, Notre Dame. And that's it. Alright. Maybe do a whole other season just for y'all to fold. Alright. Anyway. Like, Kieran didn't even make the playoffs. He didn't even go 500. Auburn lost in the first round. Georgia lost in the second round. After they got a bye week they didn't even deserve. Like, man, come on. Buck 28 of 50, 304 yards, 56%, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, and then on the ground he had 20 for 61, 3 per carry. Kevin Warmack for the Auburn Tigers. He had 63% completion percentage, 4,560 yards, 38 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, and then on the ground he put together 156 carries, 340 yards, 2.2 a carry, and 5 rushing touchdowns. Ricardo Buck for the Bulldogs, 71% completion percentage, 4,667 yards, 39 passing touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and then on the ground he put up actually 171 carries for 522 yards, 3.1 a carry, and then 7 rushing touchdowns. And then we have Doug Kiernan for LSU, 58% completion percentage, 3,619 yards, 21 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and then we have 130 carries for 315 yards, 2.4 carry, and 8 rushing touchdowns. I'm not gonna lie, if he comes back and play another season, I will not be surprised, because this man has not done particularly well. Warmack, I expect him to leave, even though he's a junior as well. But I think he's a senior. Buck, I expect him to leave, even though he's a redshirt junior as well. But I would not be surprised if Kiernan stays. All right, let's find out who's staying, who's going. Starting with Auburn. All right, so he's a senior. Okay, so yeah, he is going projected first round. He's a senior. You can't do anything. You know what I'm saying? That's why he wasn't at the top. Time to go to Georgia with Buck, who is a projected first round, telling no chance of persuasion. He's going. Yeah, I expect that. And then Kiernan, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if he stayed. No, he's projected to go round 1. And yeah, that is time for the career stats for them guys. Boy, man, let's go. All right, for Kevin Warmack, he had 67% completion percentage, 16,823 yards, 141 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. Then he had 576 carries, 1,916 yards, 3.3 a carry, and 17 rushing touchdowns. You can't talk about Kevin Warmack without his greatest rival, Ricardo Buck. 70% completion percentage, 13,037 passing yards, 115 passing touchdowns, 3 passing interceptions. Why did I say that like that? And then he had 513 carries, 109 numbers, Izayah. You don't say it. Okay. All right. Let's try that again. 513 carries, 1,987 rushing yards, 3.9 a carry, and 22 rushing touchdowns. And Doug Kiernan, 63% completion percentage, 11,911 yards, 107 passing touchdowns, 8 interceptions. And then on the ground, he put together 412 carries, 1,284 yards, 3.1 a carry, and 20 rushing touchdowns. With all our guys to the draft, man, it's time for you to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and while you're going down to do those things, go ahead and leave me a comment of an idea I should do like this next. Should I do running backs, wide receivers, cornerbacks? Who knows, man? Should I do something else? Should I do like my other video? Should I make every SEC team get a 99 overall? Every MAC team gets a 99 like I did my Sunbelt one? Matter of fact, speaking of that one, it's gonna pop up on your screen real quick. So while you liking the video, subscribe to the channel. Once you do that, you just come back, boom, and click on that and head on to that video and watch that one. But until next time, it's Izayah, and I'm see you in the next one.